I think I'm actually psychic. I just had such a psychic moment. Let me just pause that. So on the radio, it just said about like, oh, I've noticed you've got red nails. That's really nice. And I looked at mine. I thought I'm getting them done tomorrow morning, and I wondered like what colour to get. And then I thought, do you know, I haven't done it in such a long time because I thought red is like it's two Valentines, and I do like a red, but I thought I like a pink as well. But I said to myself, I haven't done this in such a long time. What if I just get like one hand red and the other hand pink? I kid you, it's not going to convey, like, I know how I feel right now and I know what I lived. I open Pinterest and I go on the first page that opens, like, you have to be kidding me. That's so weird because that's not even a thing. That's what you do when you're a kid. That's not, do you know what I mean? That's just not a thing anyone does. How weird is that? Maybe that's a sign. I'm clearly on a different level today. Hello, glamorous as always. This is my 2-day slept in hair. And you know what? To the unassuming eye, I would look like I'm having a really bad morning. I'm doing some extra work and I think I should be done by 9. I've only got 20 minutes or so, but yeah, I'm hoping to be done by 9. It's currently the 12th of February, which means that I think the last lot of videos was like the 23rd of Jan to like 30th or so. Yeah, not much has really been happening. Not much has been going on, which I quite like to report because that means that my life, it tends to be easier when there's nothing going on, but not always the case, obviously. And also, we're admiring my Valentine's crossover. I actually got the nails that I said about the other day. Guys, it got to the point where this has just become annoying. I also think today, I think what this went was like, it started Thursday, so it was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, so it means it's actually the 42nd. Oh dear. It is no secret that, true to character, I haven't kept up with this as well as I'd intended, we could say. So I believe it's the 42nd day of my 75-day soft challenge. How has it gone? Well, I think if we're being completely honest, I think the things that I've adopted and I've tried to do, let's just say I'm glad I didn't go for the hard challenge because yeah, like I have done, I think I've done about 45 minutes of exercise every day. When on the days I haven't, there've been like good reason. I've been either, well, I say good reason, like what's the excuse? Because there's reasons and there's excuses. So I guess my excuses, I've validated myself in that I think I've just thought, well, I'm doing work, or I've basically just not prioritised my time well, if I'm being very honest. These pyjamas are so long on me, and I'm long, but I feel like I look like a bit scrawny in them, like a bit scraggly. It's giving Carrie Bradshaw. I'm not, to be fair, I can't be mad at it because what effort did I make? Do you know, if I were to like scrunch that with some curl cream, I could either make or break it. Should we try it? Get the curly girl era going again. I feel like every time I get to this time of year, you know, spring's starting to come around, I then want to go curly. Yeah, I'm going to try. I might wet it a little bit. Okay, I believe this is going to go wrong. I'm just going to try some frizzies. I've kind of I've just dampened my hair. That's probably too much to use as well. Although, it says like use a coin amount, but it depends what the money is. Do you know what I mean? Gone for 50p or like a £2. Right, let's just go for it. I can't make it, well, I can't make it worse, let's be real. I need the ends to kind of do something. This could be, let's see. I feel like it's looking better on camera than it is in real life. Yeah, I'm not mad at it actually. I feel like it could have gone a lot worse and the ends look a little less kind of ratty. They're not as straight. Do you know what I would love to do is 14 days uninterrupted of like morning or like nighttime yoga, because honestly the pain that I'm feeling today, I had yoga last night and I just felt, I mean, I was so stiff, it wasn't even a joke. We didn't do a lot of we were on the mat a lot of the time and we were kind of a lot of bending, a lot of twisting and deep stretching. It wasn't as dynamic and like I didn't really get warm enough. So, and it was cold in the room, to be fair. It's just so cold recently, like the temperature, it needs to change because everyone's getting really miserable about it. if I do exercise and I do yoga, this is gonna sound like really stupid, but if I do these things constantly and I'm consistent with my yoga practice, I'm better at it. Funny that, coincidence? I think not. So I'm kind of like thinking, if I just put it out there and say that in 2 weeks' time, like 2 weeks tomorrow, so what's Thursday? So Thursday the 27th, I think. If I'm gonna say I'm gonna upload a video on that day, or the weekend maybe, of me doing 14 days of yoga and how I feel at the end of it, I've said it then, it's gotta go out, I have to do it. So probably when I put this up, it's actually gonna be, that'll be like next week or even the same week. So watch this space, and if I cut this out, then shame on me, because that's a really, really poor effort made for my own health, for my own well-being. Bit of reality for you. Very messy kitchen, full of stuff. We love it. These are the coffees from Dragon's Den that I bought. Came in a box of 3. Oh my god, it came in a box of 3. It was about, I think, a tenner plus delivery, so about £14 or so. I might go for toffee nut because it literally smells. It just smells like Christmas. They smell so strong. I can't actually explain it. It's amazing, really. I don't want you thinking that I'm like some slob and that we live in this horrendous state all the time. There's not even, that is actually last night's dinner and today's breakfast. That's all that's on the side. When you break it down, if we had a bigger place, if we had a much bigger kitchen, then it wouldn't look like anything. But because our dishwasher is so small, we can't, like, I could load all that would take me 4 minutes, if that. I'd even say it would take me 2.5, 3 minutes to load the dishwasher, wipe the side down and clear everything. It's not that big of a job. It's just like, it builds up really quickly. So that's the disclaimer. We're not scabby and disgusting. It's just that's the way it is sometimes. Let's try the coffee. Okay, it smells nice. I only put 1 teaspoon in. I know it pretty helps the flavour to have 2, but I know I don't need 2 more teaspoons of caffeine today. Needs more, needs another one. It's not enough on its own. I know it's, to be fair, it does say to dissolve into 100 ml of water. This is around 300 ml. So, that's hard. That just tastes like dishwater. Right, I'm gonna go get another spoon and add some more. That's the case then. One criticism so far is that this may be 50 grams, but where does it say on it? Jake said this morning he saw it said like makes 4 litres of coffee somewhere. If I'm gonna need 2 teaspoons each time I make a coffee, it's not gonna last me very long at all. We'll see. Let me see how this tastes now and see if it's worth commenting on anymore. That's better. Oh, that's really nice. Oh my god. I think what I'm impressed with so much is the aftertaste. What I need to do is I need to order or find and buy one of their normal coffee flavours, because I feel like that would be not the make or break, but that would be the defining factor, would be if it stands alone as a coffee without the flavouring. Because yeah, credit where credit's due, that tastes like toffee nut. It doesn't taste like toffee nut like a latte, because obviously there's no milk in it. It's not sweet. If you dissolved that in some water and then you made like a latte or a cappuccino and had that milk, that would be really nice. And I think then the sweetness would really give it that flavour. I'll have to test that and see. Thumbs up for me so far. This song is giving Hopelessly Devoted to You by Sandy. Obviously not by Sandy. Olivia Newton-John. Hopelessly devoted. Yeah, definitely inspired by that. You heard it here first. pretty glow actually, it's quite nice. I might just leave it at that. That's quite like minimal. I've done a bit too much bronze, especially here, but it's gonna wear off anyway because the first thing to go is blush. So I'll leave it for the rest of the day and see how it lasts. I hope I haven't ruined it. I want to do an eye. I'm gonna do an eye, but I'll do it later. I'll see how this lasts. I just want to test to see if my skin's gonna erupt and be upset with what I've done to it. Also, I'm loving like how every highlight I've got is like on the outside of these rollers. Yes, this is the current. I think it's nice. I think it's enough. And I know if I do any more, I'm probably gonna ruin it. If I did an eye, it would be too heavy, but I want to do an eye. I'm gonna make a bad decision. I'm gonna take these out now. It's only 4 o'clock-ish. So all I did, I washed it, I didn't put too much conditioner in, and I dried it like almost all the way, and then added some mousse, and then I just used my Shark, but it's never gone this curly, ever, and I'm very impressed. However, I know if I just leave it until 5, yeah, if I leave it till 5 p.m, I put the lightest like amount of hairspray on it to let it set, and I just know for a damn fact that this is going to fall out. But oh my god, look at that bounce, that's amazing. I feel like an old like Hollywood, you know, 50s star. Wow, they're so nice. I cannot get over how pretty they are. That's amazing. Yeah, that'll do for now, just to keep it up. Fair play. We'll check in an hour when I finish work. So I'm just about to log off of work. Do you see what I mean? How is that fair? Like, no, it could be obviously a lot worse. It could have fallen out, but I'm almost feeling like this. I've got to walk up to the shop. By the time I do that and come back, that's it. It's gonna be game over, because I'll let this down now, and I just want it to. I mean, that's fine. Little side part. It just has so much potential. To be fair, with like a blow dry or blowout, whatever it's called, you are supposed to brush them out. I could have done with placing the curls better on the top of my head. That, I mean, I've got volume. Didn't ask for volume necessarily, but that's what the mousse does, I guess. So I have sat here like this. I haven't touched it once, believe that or not. Like I haven't touched it, but I knew it was gonna fall out, and I'm just a bit upset because like all that effort, well, it wasn't much effort. It was just like I was excited it was finally going well, and then I'll walk to the shop and it's just gonna fall out. But still got that bounce to it, so that's quite nice. Right, I'm gonna go. By the way, I didn't actually say today it's Valentine's Day, but like it's the day for my diary as well. So cute. So I'm gonna go get some snacks from the shop, come back, and I'd like to think that we're gonna order a Chinese takeaway. That would just be so nice, and then maybe like play the Switch. Just have like a really nice night in. So I'm probably gonna meet Jake from work, I imagine. And yeah, because by the time I get up there, shop and come back, I don't know, I might beat him home, but I'd quite like to get back before he does, to like have a chance to. I want to finish my makeup a little bit, even though it's just us indoors. It's almost like a test as well, because I've then got all weekend. If my eyes flare up like they did last time, then I've got all weekend to like not be seen. So yeah, I might give it a try. I actually cannot make up my life right now. I've come to the gym to do yoga class because I had a quiet Saturday. I actually can't. I'm laughing so much. And basically I came in and I was like, people were stretching. I thought, oh great, I'm here a bit late. And then I was like, are you here for the yoga session? And they were like, no. And I was like, oh.
Okay, so basically I went out and I asked the guy on the reception, I was like, hiya, there's supposed to be like a yoga session, I think, I'm here for that at 2:30. He was like, okay, yeah, and he came in, everyone's left, he's got everyone to go out, it's just me. But what he's done, he said, I was like, is it just me? And he's like, yeah, and I was like, oh, I mean, and he's like, do you want? I was like, I'm actually happy to self-lead the class, like, I don't need you to. He's literally got his own mat set up, and it's just me. So he's actually left me in the studio, he's kicked everybody out. The only one here. I found it so funny. It's just, what do I do? Do I just do yoga for 20 minutes on my own? Because, like, it's now, like, it's like 25 to. I don't know, yeah, it's 25 to. I've got 25 minutes to do some yoga on my own. I actually can't, I found that so embarrassing. Why was it just me to do that? It said 19 spaces left on the booking. Honestly, I keep saying you actually can't write this stuff. He cleared the whole studio just for me to do it on my own. Anyway, in other news, we had some fantastic news that made me scream, cry, shout, and all the in-between. Len and Fiona are engaged, so one of my best friends is engaged. Finally, after a very long wait, so I'm going to go and get them like a nice little present, I think, like a card.
I can't do it. Whenever I do it, you just shut the mouth. That's good. Have you got it? No, I need to know. Okay, can you hold this?
Poor little guy.
Poor little guy.
Oh, look at him. Absolutely
He's one of the ducks, eh? Oh, he's got an itchy face.
Oh, it's so cute.
So bad at remembering to finish off the videos I've started. For goodness sake. I was just gonna come and say thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, because I actually am, I think, 2 weeks behind. So whatever I'm posting today is from like when I was back in Tempe, which was like 2-3 weeks ago. So one thing I should be better at. Anyway, so yeah, there was a lot going on this week. What you saw of me looking a bit upset like a couple of clips ago was me in the gym. I'll tell you about that in the next video, just remember to stick around. So not that anybody's asked for an update, but my skin, do you know, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. But, I mean, I've got a bit of makeup on, but it's, so nothing. We had a lovely little weekend, and we went to some lakes that are in the New Forest and went fishing. Well, I didn't go fishing. All you could hear me was contributing of, oh, look at the poor little guy, and oh, look at the biggies. So, yeah, my contribution was nothing. I actually took myself for a walk on the beach while the boys were fishing. So that's what you saw there. It was down on Barton-on-Sea, which I've never been there before, and honest to God, like the fear that went through my body when I got out of the car. I parked up on the side of the road, walked across the green, and honest to God, cliff, just a straight. And I know, like, we're a bit backwards in Wales with our health and safety and stuff like that, but I tell you what, the south of England, yeah, they take it to a whole other level. A gate or a sign, forget it. You have to get really close to the edge to even see how far the drop is, and at that point your stomach, everything's upside down. So I started to walk along there, and I had to ask a lady, I was like, excuse me, are you local? How do I actually get onto the beach? Anyway, there's a massive slipway, and I went down there, walked along, and it was lovely. Nice just to, I'm such a water baby, like I feel, I don't know, it's the Scorpio in me. I loved it. It was really nice, and it warmed me up as well, because the other two, they just sat there for hours and hours and hours fishing, and it was nice to read for a bit. But honestly, when spring comes, Yeah, different story, but it's too cold at the moment, it's not enjoyable. Oh, and I didn't even film it. So the other night, I sat there on Saturday night, I think it was, and I just did like an eyeshadow look with a palette I had for Christmas. It was the Huda Beauty, what's it called? Icy Nude palette. I had that for my birthday, and no, I didn't have that for Christmas. And yeah, like I say, like I'm not gonna jinx it, but my eyes have been so that's good. Because the hen do is so close. We're talking within the next week or so. So that's quite scary. No, it's just over a week, maybe 10, what is it, about 10 days away. But I mean, that's gonna come around so quickly. I can't believe we're like midway through February. It's gone. Midway through February was on Saturday, it's gone. Oh yeah, and the shopping bag you saw, because the last thing I said, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go and get them a few little presents. So I got them a card, I got them a really cute, it was like a lobster, it was like 2 lobsters, it said happy engagement, and it was just like them with like a glass of champagne toasting, so I loved that. That was very very me, very them. I got them that. But what you saw in the video was me carrying an M&S bag. I'll show you what I got. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll show you what in the next video, because it's not that exciting, but I've got to have some kind of clickbait to keep you around. So I'll show you next week what I got. It's just a mini kind of treat myself pre-payday haul, and I have to cut this out because it is not sustainable, okay, financially. This is why I'm doing so much extra work, is because I keep spending the money I earn. And there's also, I can't tell you about it, because I can tell you about it in the middle of March, because then that's the delay, which means it'll go up around Jake's birthday. Basically, I'll tell you quite quietly, I'm deep in plans for Jake's birthday. This is his 30th birthday, and I can't tell you what it is yet, but I've got something amazing planned, because he's gonna watch this, because he feels bad for me, so he watches these videos. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. Thank you for watching.